Hello and welcome back to another part of Tales. My name is Rico the Albert, and I know we didn't quite left off here, but I didn't want to show you just me walking back. So I decided to skip that and go straight to where we're headed.
Oh, truly this power is the stuff of miracles.
Looks like he really can't sense us at all.
I shall worship this sacred water with all my being. O venerable Uno, I am yet inexperienced, but would that I could serve thee for all eternity.
But he is earnest. I'll at least give him that.
What was that? I feel like a sort of wind just blew right through me.
The blessing has returned to this town.
This town is now under my domain. But in order to maintain the blessing, I will need cooperation from the people.
Indeed, there are all kinds of methods besides prayer that one can use to uphold the blessing.
Like?
For example,
I see. I'll be sure to give it a try.
This sure sounds like a pain to me.
I will do what little I can.
What's wrong?
I can still feel a powerful malevolence. And it's not far off. It's somewhere in town.
That's the royal palace.
So this is a conversation with the Seraphim? A bunch of lunatics talking to themselves out loud?
You are?
I am a messenger from Chancellor Bartlow of the Highland government. I have come to invite Sorey to a private dinner conference in light of his great suffering for the sake of Ladylake.
Have you been watching over Sorey?
Not at all. In fact, I was quite surprised that the Princess of Highland, as distant as her claim to the throne may be, would have relations with the shepherd that are so intimate. I'm sure this news will please your beloved subjects to no end, Your Highness.
If you are insinuating that...
Alicia. Where to?
Roundtable Palace.
Very well. Tell Bartlow I accept his proposal.
Please, you mustn't get involved with the Chancellors. I can feel it from them.
The malevolence does seem to be coming from them.
I apologize for being so weak.
Don't worry, it's true. We really do want to see what's going on at the palace.
It'll be our first time. You'll have to be our guide.
Just as you have been to me.
Well, another tutorial. And finally I've unlocked something useful. Oh, I don't have to travel yet. Great! So now we restored the blessing, but we know where the malevolence is coming from, and surprise, surprise, it's the Chancellor. Huh? Maybe it was him all along, but that's what I expected from the start, to be honest. But let's see and don't judge first. Also, I would like to make the parts a bit longer, but I just can't because the upload will take ages. Oh.
What's this about?
Forgive me, Lady Alicia. Lord Bartlow's orders were to allow Shepherd Sorey through. We didn't know he'd have a companion.
His Eminence Lord Bartlow is with a visitor at the moment. Please accompany me to the waiting room. This way.
Okay, so as I was saying...
I cannot believe this.
Okay. I'm not going to talk. Well, I would like to make them a bit longer, but the upload would take nearly half a day to upload one part. Yeah, crappy internet, but well, have to deal with it. So I'm sorry if they're a bit short and I cut out stuff, but I don't want this to drag on for way longer than it has to be. I mean, just walking back to where I was, I don't think you all want to see it. But if, you can always tell me. So, this is the waiting room. And now Alicia could join me anyway, so...
Please, wait here for the time being.
Well, that's a bit odd. Oh, I can save. Oh, and...
There you go. Now eat up before it melts.
Oh, a fruit frappe. The arrangement is beautiful.
Just what I'd expect from a water seraph. Something like this would be beyond me.
But Lila, you make sweets too, right?
Well, yes. I'm good at baking, but don't work well with cold things.
Oh, I see. So Lila is good with baking because she's a seraph of fire, and Mikleo is good with cool sweets because he's a seraph of water.
Even seraphim have strong points and weak points.
It's true. I'm really no good at baking.
I'll say, that one time when you tried to cook boar meats, you turned the heat up way too high and burnt it black as coal.
We were both little kids then. And besides, it only happened because you didn't make the fire.
Guys, talking is fine and all, but...
If you don't eat, it's going to melt.
Oh, shoot! Good thing the armor shop had both a ceremonial sword and staff. Also, there's something I kinda wanted to ask you.
Yeah, I know. You want to ask if this staff looks like it's floating in midair to humans. Is that it?
How do you know?
One look in your eyes says it all. Even if it's an item that humans can see, when Seraphim infuse mana into it, it will become unrecognizable by humans. The opposite is true as well. Anything made by a Seraph can be recognized by humans if mana gets infused in that item. Although, it's kind of a rare ability.
So Gramps' pipe is like that.
Quite perceptive of you.
In fact, Gramps told you everything you just told me, didn't he?
That's also quite perceptive of you.
And as you can see, I'm playing with a keyboard today because I couldn't get my controller to charge. Don't know why, maybe the software I'm using
What's that?
Broke. Point of interest, yeah, where? Where? I can only speak and save. Well, let's talk to Alicia. at least I have books. This... okay.
Whoa! There's like infinite books!
Just what you'd expect from a royal palace. Quite a collection of rare and valuable tomes.
Lots that deal with history and ancient relics, too! Oh, I just want to sit and read them all.
Oh my! This book has an interesting title.
Mad Screams of Love. A poetry book, maybe?
Let's check it out.
Yeah, careful! It's gonna look like the book's floating in midair.
Don't worry, Alicia will hand wave it away for us somehow.
Oh, here, gimme. I'll hold it.
Wow, Mad is right.
An ode to young passions. A lonely voice, screaming love and anguish to the heavens.
You just know the author's gonna look back at this 10 years later and cringe. Angsty doesn't even begin to cover it.
So that's what's so mad about it.
Really? It all sounds pretty good to me.
Huh?
Sorey, I think that's because you're so...
So inherently enthusiastic.
You guys okay? You look kinda... mad.
Okay. So... I'm sorry that I didn't read the dialogue in this. Got something in my eye. I'm sorry. I think I have to end it right here. Because I can't see my... What the hell happened? Well, anyway. I'm going to end this here. We see what awaits us in the next part. Maybe we'll meet up with a Chancellor in this. Well... I hope so. So, yeah. Till then, see ya!